Hello everyone. This is a problem. The mechanical system is given here. A force F is applied on this mass M3 in downward direction, and then for that reason the displacement of the masses has been take place. So now what we have to do, we have to get the mechanical equation of the system, then we have to convert it into electrical analogous quantity. Understood? So first we are going to do, in this video we are going to do the force voltage analogy first. But before that, what we have to do, we have to convert this system, convert this model, mechanical model, into equivalent mathematical model. That is, we have to write the dynamical equation of the system. So we have to write. Now, as we know, number of mass will determine the number of free body diagram. So as per that, if we want to write, first start with the mass 3. Okay, so if I draw the mass 3, what is there? There is a force which is actually pulling it in the downward direction. So I have this force. Now this force will be countered by different factors. What are the factor? The factor is the inertia, and here we are getting only a spring constant. We are getting only a spring constant. It should be K3. It should be K3. So that means two restraining forces will act on this mass. One is the inertia force. So inertia force will act in the opposite direction of the mass. So it will be M3. What is the displacement? U3. So it will be du3 dt. Understood? So it will be du3 dt, and another is K3. So what is K3? On K3, what is the net displacement? Due to pulling of mass 3, there is a compression, or there is a downward direction movement of this K3 by U3 amount of velocity. And another thing is that this is basically the U2. So we know that K3, this spring coefficient, is dependent on the displacement, and then it makes the force. So Kx is our form of expressing this restraining force by the spring. So here these two constitutes, we can find two intermediate values of displacement as x3 and x2. We can also write in this way also. Okay. So we are writing that here the value, the intermediate displacement value due to these two are x3 and x2. So I am writing this as x of, so what is the net displacement? Obviously it is x3 minus x2. As I am writing m3, so I will take the privilege to the x3, and then I am writing the value of x2. So it will be x3 minus x2. Okay. Now if you, as it is given in form of u3, now what is relation between x and u? The relation between x and u is dx dt equal to u. So x will be integration of u dt. So when we will write it in the equation, we can also write it in form of integration of u3 dt minus integration of u2 dt. In this way you can also write. So as it is a free body diagram, I am writing in this way. So now if I take the relation between these three forces, what is going to happen? The first thing I will write, this is the force. Now this force is counteracted by this inertia force m3 d u3 dt plus k x3 minus x2. So x3 minus x2 means u3 minus u2 dt. Okay, so this is the equation number 1. Next is m2. This is m3. So this is the first equation. We have to convert this equation into force voltage equation. So if you want to convert, so what is force is equivalent to voltage. So you can write that this equation is equivalent to voltage. Mass is equivalent to inductor in this case, and U is equivalent to I in this case. So it will be I3 dt plus K into I3 minus I2 dt. So this will be the analogous electrical. You just replace the value of mechanical element with the electrical. Sorry, this will be K is substituted by, I think it was substituted by C. 1 by C. Let me check. Yes. So it will be C3. K, it was K3. It is K3. It should be K3 and it should be C3. In this way, we can just substitute the values of the equivalent electrical element. Now next, we will find what happens here. What happens on M2? So on M2, what is the force actually acting? There is no direct force on M2. So I will consider that the force, which is the restraining force acting on M3, K3, X3, X2, this will act as a force on M2. So what is its direction? The direction is like this. I will take it as if it is the only applied force on, though it is a restraining force, but I will take this force x3 minus x2 as the applied force on M2. So this force must be opposed by certain forces. What are that forces? Well, M2 itself. So M2 itself means it must be restrained by M2 d U2 dt. Okay. This is du2 m2 du2 dt. Okay. Now, what are another elements? Two spring constants are present on M2. So, these two spring constants will have the displacement. If this is x2, this is x1. So, the displacement will be x2 minus x1, k2. Another will be x2 minus x1 k2. So if I add them, these two forces, it will be opposed by twice of k2 x2 minus x1. Understood? So we can write this equation as k3 x3 minus x1 will be equal to m2 du2 dt plus 2 k2 x2 minus x1. Okay. So if this happens, now I can write it in this fashion as well. I am taking it as 0. I am writing it m2 du2 dt plus 2k2 x2 minus x1 plus k3 x1 minus x3 in this way. Okay, so if I write it m2 du2 dt plus 2 k2 integration of u2 minus u1 dt plus k3 integration of u1 minus u3 dt. Now what we have to do? Now we have to write the electrical analogous equation. So electrical analogous equation of this part, second, this equation number 2 will be, this is 0. M2 means it must be L2 di2 dt plus 2 K2 means 1 by C2 integration of I2 minus I1 dt plus 1 by C, I guess this is C3. 1 minute. Yes, this will be K3. So this will be C3 integration of I1 minus I3 dt. Okay. So this is the equation. Similarly, if we want to write the equation of 1, M1, how we can write? I am removing this part. So the final is the mass M1. Okay, so what are the forces acting on mass 1? There was no direct applied forces. I am considering these two forces. These two forces were in this direction. So it was 2k2 this was x2 minus x1. This was the direction of the force because here it was applied. So yes, this is the direction of the force. I am taking it as an applied force. So what will be the counteracting force? It will be m1 du1 dt in this way, and next is these two forces. One is k1 x1. Understood? And another will be d1 u1. So these three forces will going to nullify this force. So we can write the equation as 2k2 x2 minus x1 will be equal to m1 du1 dt plus k1 x1 plus d1 u1. So if I take this here, as there is no applied force, I am taking it as 0 and I'm writing all of them as a restraining force as an algebraic summation like this was k1 x1 plus d1 u1 plus 2k2 x1 minus x2. I'm writing it in this way. So this is my equation number 3. Now if I convert it into electrical analogous, then what will happen? This will be 0. This will be L1. Now this will be di1 dt plus k means 1 by c1 integration of u1 dt plus d1 means r1 and I1 plus 2 1 by C2 integration of U1 minus U2 dt. So this will be the third electrical analogous equation. So by writing these three equations, I will let you know how to draw the electrical circuit in the next video. Thank you.